Well, there were some doctors that I worked with there that had been taken into Israeli detention centers, tortured for months, and then released. Obviously, there was that famous orthopedic surgeon who I think he had the world record for the longest operating time. That was in 2014 with Operation Cast Lead, I think that's what it was called, where they killed about 3,500 people, including about 700 children. And he'd operated, I think, for something like 60 hours straight, and he had the world record. And he was taken in, I think it was December 2023, and he was announced dead in April 2024, and he'd been raped to death in Israeli jails. There was doctors that had been there that had been tortured, and you could still see the marks, and they were still coming to work. There was a nurse that was working with me, and he had shrapnel in his pelvis and leg from the start of the war. He couldn't get operated on because he needed to work. So he was working, and he couldn't bend down because of the shrapnel in his back. And doctors in Arabic culture, very much even in Asian culture, every mother wants their child to be a doctor. That's just the way that it is.
Yeah.
So, you know, Palestinians, they take their education very seriously. Like the literacy rate in Gaza is higher than the literacy rate in Israel. This is obviously pre the war. The Palestinian population, Palestinians, produce more PhDs per capita than any other Arab country. And again, I think someone like my father symbolizes that. You know what I mean? From not having lights to study to becoming world renowned at what he does. I mean, that's just a very very typical Palestinian story. So these Palestinian doctors, they are each one of them has their unique story of how they came to be and how they got their education. Because you have to fight for your education, you have to fight for every bit of training that you get, and for them to be where they are and to be as respected as they are, that they've had to jump through a lot of hurdles to be as good as they are, and targeting those doctors is a big part of targeting that pride the Palestinians have.